right, folks, in this lesson, we're learning a classic, Taking Care of Business by Bachman Turner Overdrive. Quintessential classic rock tune, kind of bluesy rock. Basically 3 chords. There's one other one added in a little bit later. But that main riff that I was playing at the beginning, that's pretty much 90% of the song. That riff right there is your intro, your verse, your choruses. It's all based out of that. It's C, B flat, F. All power chords. Now there is several guitar parts on the recording, kind of focused on one that kind of makes the most sense, kind of brings out all the parts. All right, so we have our power chord, C, B flat, F. It's on the A string, D string. All right, so how am I strumming this? We have this, if you notice in the tab, we have a pickup note. The riff kind of starts on the and of 4. So we have this pickup note. I like to do an upstroke on that. And then I come down with a downstroke on the downbeat. And then our next chord, we bring our pinky to the 12th fret. It's kind of like a blues thing. Right? Just one time. And then 2 more times on the power chord. Now, there is a distinct rest, 8th note rest, right there. So you do want to cut that chord off. I'm doing that by putting my palm on the strings back here and cutting off the sound, and I'm also releasing the pressure right here. And I have this finger kind of laying across the other strings so they're not like ringing out throughout. Now, because I like to keep my hand going in an 8th note fashion, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, I'm going up, down, let's see. Up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, right? Up, down, 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 up. Now, there also is, if you notice in the tab, the X's. We have a dead note in there. That's a downstroke. I'm just laying my fingers across the strings so they're not sounding out. Okay, one more time real slow. So it's the same exact thing on each chord, right? Same on the F. Okay? All right, so once you got that down, you got really most of the song. All right, let's take a look at these little lead lines at the beginning. So the first one, it's all over that same chord progression. C5, B5, F5, back to C5. All right, so over the C, he's going to go. This is a C dominant 7 chord shape. 12, 11, 12. Down, up, down, up, down. Then the chord moves to the B flat, and he does this lick. So that's a little double stop on the 8th fret of the G and B strings. I'm barring that with my 3rd finger. Then I'm going to go 6 and a quick hammer on the 7 to 8 on the D, 6 on the D, 8 on the D. And then he slides from 10 on the A string to 8 on the A string, indicating that we're moving to the F chord. That's F. Then he does that same dominant 7 shape on an F chord, so that's 5, 4, 5. Then he moves this lick that we did in B flat up to C. So you're just taking the same lick and moving it up 2 frets. And then he puts his little tag on it. That's 10, 8, 10. All right, so something to note, sorry, that hammer-on, that could be a bend too. Just a little half bend. I can't, not sure in the recording if he's doing a bend or the hammer-on. Either one sounds good though, I think. So whatever sounds good to you, right? After that, we kick right back into the riff. And you play that through most of the tune until we get to there's a solo. Solo over those changes, you use C pentatonics, major and minor. If you want to try to improvise over it or pick those notes out, if your ear is such that you can do that, and that's always good practice, by the way. So after the drum break, we have a little like bridge thing that sounds like this. It plays this 4 times. It's just C twice to F, power chord, 3 times. Then we move that back a whole step to E flat 5, and then B flat 5 3 times. Really pretty simple. Okay, so after that, the only other part we have in this tune, at the very end, there's a chorus breakdown where he's playing the same chord changes as the verse. He's just not doing the riff. He's just going. And then they're back into the riff. So it's just those power chords, 2 8th notes each, in that breakdown chorus toward the end of the tune. And that's everything. Great tune for beginners, intermediate, should handle this no problem. Get a little pinky practice in there on that riff. It's a great tune. That's Taking Care of Business by BTO.